Greetings, my friends. I want to thank you all for subscribing. I want to thank all of my channel members for supporting me in this endeavor to save pop culture. And if you are not subscribed, please consider supporting this channel. We need you. Thank you. My friends, last week I released a video from my Hollywood Spies with sources making a number of claims about sales of Star Wars and Marvel merchandise dropping and how Hasbro is fed up. Turns out, Hasbro isn't all that fond of losing money by making licensed toys that aren't selling. Well, folks, it turns out today I'm seeing two separate stories that seem to reinforce, if not outright confirm, what my sources are saying about this matter. Before we move to this evidence, let's review what my Hollywood Spies had to say on the matter. As before, I must state that what I'm about to share with you is information provided by sources claiming knowledge of the situation at Hasbro, but since I have not personally confirmed this with my own eyes, I'm presenting this as unverified rumor, and I ask you to please take it with a grain of salt. So let's look at the tea leaves, folks, and just for fun, I'm going to let Harvey Cthulhu do the honors. Harvey, share with us what my spies told us.
Thank you, Doomcock. The spies said, quote, "As you know, we recently sent you a report claiming Hasbro is fed up with Star Wars toy selling. Well, we've been digging, and what we found was there's definitely something to this story. According to sources, not only are Star Wars sales down, but Marvel as well. 68% across the board. But the biggest difference now, compared to just a few years ago, is even vintage toys are not moving. We are talking Luke, Han, Vader, hello, even Lego Star Wars are not moving like they were. We've sent you some information similar to this, but there's a new detail according to our sources. Hasbro has put out several new legacy lines, including new Luke, Han, Princess Leia, Vader, and more, and these new versions are not moving," unquote.
Well done, Harvey. So this report was no surprise to me. I've heard rumblings about this before, but now some evidence has appeared within days of my video that suggests once again Doomcock was right. Now, this is not proof positive, but as far as tea leaves go, these little snippets spell things out better than a bowl of Cheerios. In an article titled "Amazon has slashed prices on Lego Star Wars sets to new lows today," IGN gives the most positive spin they can to these distress signs, but it seems today that Amazon is trying to dump a lot of Star Wars Lego sets at severely discount prices. Quote, "The very best Lego Star Wars sets available also happen to be some of the most expensive Lego sets you can buy, so it's worth watching out for sales when they come. Amazon is having such a sale this week, and Star Wars Lego sets are at some of their lowest ever prices online right now. Whether you're hoping to pick up a Lego Millennium Falcon or even a new Lego Advent Calendar, these steep discounts make it a great time to buy. Each of the Lego sets we featured here are generally pretty reasonably priced, with Ahsoka set being the overall best deal after dropping to its lowest price ever on Amazon. The Endor Speeder Chase diorama set is a great pick for fans of the original trilogy who want to build something they can display, and it too is at its lowest ever Amazon price. See? Even the legacy vintage Star Wars stuff is being threatened, according to my Hollywood Spies, not selling well. Well, this is interesting. We also included an amazing discount on one of the less expensive versions of the Millennium Falcon, which dropped to a new Amazon low. But it's worth noting that it includes minifigures from the newer films rather than just the originals. Well, that might be part of the problem. Amazon has been discounting sets throughout the year, and we've been seeing some of the lowest prices of 2024 all September long. That being said, these Star Wars Lego sets are all at their lowest ever prices by a decent margin, unquote.
Well, it appears that Amazon is very eager to unload Lego Star Wars sets and get them moving. You keep hearing it throughout the article. Many of these sets have never been cheaper, Doomcock. It's like the Amazon equivalent of the bargain bin it all is. Not quite as dramatically bad, but this development tends to reinforce rather than negate what your spies have said about how now even the normally reliable LEGO Star Wars sets are not selling well anymore.
Very true, O Skull of Calderon, and it's important to understand just how significant this is, folks. I've been informed for a long time that Legos were the one toy that seemed immune to the damage that Kennedy had done to Star Wars. It was kind of an evergreen toy that did not fluctuate in sales with the release of garbage like Obi-Wan Kenobi, Book of Boba Fett, or even the sequel trilogy movies. Who knows? Maybe the Acolyte was the last straw that finally broke the camel's Lego spine. It's hard to say. But of course, one article reinforcing this rumor alone is not confirmation. This article alone could be dismissed as coincidence in conjunction with my video. The thing that struck me about this is another article appeared the same day on WDW News Today titled Lego Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, and Avatar sets retiring in 2024. I mean, holy shit, people. My spies are looking better and better with every single moment here. One article could be a coincidence, but two seems to be edging much closer to confirmation that Doomcock was right. This article attempts to put a positive spin on things, of course, but it seems like together, these articles point to a rather grim trend. I mean, in general, folks, common sense tells you, you don't retire things that are selling well. That generally does not make any sense unless you're trying to artificially create a collector's market down the line like Beanie Babies did. But remember, Beanie Babies were on top of the world at the time, whereas Hasbro's stock has not been making investors cheer, as a recent article from February made clear, and a quick glance at the stock's history confirms. Folks, if this rumor is true, and it's looking more and more as if it's trending towards confirmation, it's one more symptom of the Disney Star Wars malaise, where even long-time rats, grown fat on the cargo, are looking to scramble off of the sinking ship. What is it you always say, Harvey Cthulhu?
The wages of woke is broke.
And even though Star Wars Legos themselves are not woke, their source material has been infected by that virus, and the effects of that, sadly for Hasbro, can be felt all the way down the line and into the toy stores. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry. Ha 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 ha